Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're regular here, you know I review many photographic, audio and video related products. Now today I'm doing a quick comparison, well hopefully it's going to be fairly quick, between the Sony ZV E10 Mark II, which we have there, and the Sony FX30 that I have here. Now the reason why I'm comparing these two, actually I'm also running my Sony A7 IV, which is just sat over there. But I'm not really comparing that. That's a totally different type of camera. It's a full frame camera, where the two I want to look at is the ZV E10 Mark II and the FX30, simply because they're both great 4K 10-bit video cameras, but there's a big price difference between the two. The FX30 body only in the UK is about 1,600 quid, where the ZV E10 Mark II is about £900. So give or take, the FX30 is double the price, and it isn't a true hybrid camera. Now, I have taken photographs with the FX30, and I will be using it for taking photographs because you know, I've got some here that I've taken with the FX30. It is a great stills camera, but it's not actually, you know, sold as a stills camera. It's sold as a video camera for, you know, many reasons and for some great reasons. Now, I'm not going to go through all the differences between the FX30 and the ZV E10 Mark II, but because there's this big price difference between the two, it makes you wonder, do you really need to buy the FX30? So I'm just going to go through what I think are the major differences as to whether you do need to buy the FX30. They're both these cameras have no viewfinder, so that is very similar for the two of them. The screen resolution is very similar on both, but the FX30 has three tally lights on, which is great. The ZV E10 Mark II has a tally light, so the person in front of the camera can actually see, and you can see that you are actually recording. Very frustrating when you've got cameras that don't have a tally light. But the FX30's got a tally light on the back. The ZV E10 Mark II doesn't have a tally light. The FX30 has got a kind of a cage. It's built into a cage. So there's mounting points on the sides of the camera, on the bottom of the camera as well, which is great. The ZV E10 Mark II doesn't have that. They're both APS-C cameras, and they both have the same sensor, the 26 megapixel APS-C sensor, crop sensor sensor that's in the camera. Because the FX30 is sold as a video camera, it has got that professional XLR handle that you can buy for the FX30, or you can buy it with the XLR handle. I've got the XLR handle fitted to it now, and I've got my Rode NTG2 microphone going into the XLR handle. Now the other big advantage the FX30 has over the ZV E10 Mark II is the fan. Now it's got a built-in fan, a cooling fan effectively, so if you're doing long form content, it keeps the camera cool. It's not going to overheat. So that's another reason why that makes that a professional tool. Now I've got some events coming up where that is going to be essential, because I'm filming in a theatre, and each half of this event is going to be about an hour and a half before an interval. So I don't want this camera overheating on me and stopping recording during that process. So very, very important that. So that's another reason why I got the FX30. Also because of the XLR audio inputs. Now with the ZV E10 Mark II, you can actually fit the K3M and the K2M XLR adapter into the ZV E10 Mark II, because it does have the Sony multi-interface shoe. So not a big downside, but it's another accessory that you have to purchase. It isn't as stable and as good fitting as it would be on the FX30s. The FX30s, you screw the handle into the top of the camera, so you're absolutely certain that's not going to fall out, or it's not going to wiggle. So fantastic. Now both cameras can be powered via USB-C, which is fantastic, and USB-C charging, and they both take the FZ100 battery, so that's great as well. So you can see there's quite a few similarities. The FX30 also has in-body image stabilization. It's got IBIS in the body of the camera, where the ZV E10 has no IBIS. So if you are doing handheld video filming, or even photography, like with some of these photographs, if you're using lenses that don't have in-lens image stabilization, it's great to have it in the body of a camera as well. So that's another advantage with the FX30. So that is just a very quick run through of the differences between the ZV E10 Mark II and the FX30. So let's look at this, let's summarise this. Now, if you are a hybrid shooter and you want to be able to take photographs and really decent video, but you're not doing any long form content, then the ZV E10 really is a no-brainer. It hasn't got the viewfinder, but it is a great 10-bit camera. It has got the tally light, and it's a great little camera. So I would highly recommend that, and it's half the price of the FX30. But on the other hand, if you do plan to be doing some long form content, and you might be working in warm environments or even hot environments, some theatres, even in the UK, the air conditioning doesn't always work, so the theatre is going to get hot. Well, it's certainly going to get warm. So the FX30 scores there. It has the XLR handle, so you can get excellent audio quality coming into the FX30, and it has got the in-body image stabilization if you're doing some handheld work. So there's three key advantages over the FX30 to the ZV E10 Mark II. But if you're not doing a lot of handheld work, maybe you're going to work with it on a gimbal, you're not doing any long form video content, and you want to be able to take photographs, you know, as well, then I think the ZV E10 Mark II, I keep switching my eyes between these two, so I'm not quite sure how I'm going to edit this. I mean, that's going to be a bit of a nightmare. Yeah, the ZV E10 Mark II will be an excellent choice. And because they both have the red tally light, you know that you're recording. It's not going to die on you, because there is no video record limit on these cameras. In fact, most of the new cameras that are coming out these days do not have a video record limit. So yeah, great feature. Now, looking at the video quality of the two, they should be very similar. The white balance might be slightly different between the two, and the angle is slightly different because obviously I can't get them exactly close together. But if you look at the A7 IV, just as a quick comparison, that is a full frame camera, so you've got a little bit more bokeh on the A7 IV, even at the same aperture, than what you would have on the ZV E10 Mark II or the FX30. But that's a compromise I'm very willing to take. And the crop sensor has advantages, what I've discussed in other videos, over and above a full frame sensor anyway. So for me, the crop sensor was the way to go, and also the FX30 is half the price of its big brother, the FX3, the full frame version of the FX30. And the other thing, as I said, the FX30 has mounting points all around the camera, so you don't have to put it in a cage. So that's great as well. You can do your TikTok videos, you know, your vertical content videos for TikTok, YouTube Shorts and what have you, and you can screw the tripod straight into the side of the camera, which is great. So there we go. That's a quick comparison between the Sony FX30 for video and the Sony ZV E10 Mark II for video. So there we go. That's a quick look at these two cameras. So there we go. Thanks very much. Hope you found this video useful. Please remember to share it if you feel other people might find this video useful, and don't forget to hit the like button if you like the content of this video. So there we go. Thanks very much. Cheers for now. Bye.